Welcome.
Welcome back to another episode of the You Wouldn't podcast. We have a very special guest today. Is it? It's a boy, yeah?
Yeah, it's Willie's dog Chili.
It's Willie's dog Chili. Hey, say hello, Chili. Go.
Hey there. I hate Asian people. Oh, Chili. Come on, mate. What the fuck? Chili?
Oh, shit.
That's awful.
Yeah, Willie's dog is coming to the studio. Willie, producer of We Mean Well, whose podcast we recently went on. Now, you might have come across in that podcast and gone, fuck, these guys are pretty funny. I might listen to them. What took you so long, cunt? That's what I want to know. Why did it take you a year and a half to stumble across us?
Welcome to growing a brain.
Yeah. Welcome to humour.
Oh, that's a dig almost.
Why? How's that a dig?
Because you're saying welcome to humour, as if they've not ever been welcomed to humour before.
Oh, no, they've been humorised by We Mean Well all the time. Great podcast.
So you're saying welcome to more humour.
Yes, that's probably the right way to word it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. How are you?
Me personally?
Yeah.
I'm terrific, bro. It's a Tuesday. It kind of feels like a Friday. The sun's out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Something about the week,
Something about today's just fucking got me real riled up and ready.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that for you.
Yeah. I bought a new car.
I bought you a new car.
No, see, this is what's going to piss me off again. I bought myself a new car.
Good on you.
I couldn't get the money across to my account by the time they wanted it, so I borrowed money from Will for 3 days until I could send it back to him until my money came in my account.
From your dad?
What I did. Yeah, so then because now I'm selling my old car, and then as soon as I sell my old car, I'll just give that money back straight to my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you didn't buy shit, actually, cunt. You just lended me money for 2 days.
I loaned you money.
For 2 days, yeah.
Until your dad could afford to get you the car.
No, I bought the car with more of my money than my dad's. And now when I sell my car, which won't sell for much, I just give that straight back to him. A few grand.
Nice. Good on you.
Yeah, so I bought it. So just for once in your life, just be like, well done, mate.
No,
you
well
don't need
done.
to be involved in everything. Be like, I bought it. You didn't buy shit, cunt. You gratefully lended me the money because I couldn't get it across in time from a different bank account. Sure. But I bought it.
I think, yeah, let's go with that.
So you own it? Is your name on it? Do you have rights to it? Did I send you the money back?
Yes.
There you go.
Well, good on you. What made you want to buy the car?
It's just I've always wanted a Lexus.
What made you want to buy the car?
I've always wanted it, and then...
You've always wanted that car?
Yeah.
That car?
Yes.
You've always wanted?
Yes, that type of model.
That exact car you've always wanted?
Well, not that one. So not like that exact one, like specific like VIN number, but I've always wanted that model, and I've always liked blacked out cars, and this one had like sick wheels already done on it and stuff that looks really nice. And it's all blacked out and it looks really sexy. And I saw it and I was like, fuck, I actually really want that. So I bought it.
Oh, so it genuinely was, it wasn't like I need a new car. It was like, I'm going to peruse the vehicles available and see what
I've always like kept an eye out to see if I could get a good deal on like a good car that I like. Because like my old car was a shitbox.
A beautiful shitbox.
Yeah, great. Like really well done. But then it was a kind of like, I don't know, I'm at the stage of my life where a nice car might be good. And it's not like it's a crazy fucking nice, you know what I mean? It's not like I spent a mozza on it.
Yeah.
It's still not like a fucking...
It's a good car.
It's just a nice, solid car, you know? Everything works, which is good.
You've nailed it.
I've nailed it, and I'm really happy for it, and I'm loving it.
I got to go for a spin in it, and it looked really great.
Yeah.
I like the wooden trim, the wooden accent on the wheel.
Yeah, the wooden interior.
Well, on the wheel. We're not sitting on wood.
Steering wheel.
The steering wheel had wood.
Yeah, and so does the interior.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wooden interior to me implies that the chairs are made of wood.
No, that's a car seat, brother.
I'd say wooden finish.
No, I would say interior. Interior means inside. I don't think
last time I checked, the seats of the car inside
yeah, but
the car, mate.
I reckon okay, Jasmine, please put a poll in the Facebook group. When you hear
Jasmine,
when you hear wooden interior, do you think the car seats are wooden, or that some of the the steering wheel and maybe along the door and stuff's wooden? You know, just like the finishes. Please put that in the Facebook group. You wouldn't.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wooden interior car. Okay, well, that thing's from fucking 1980, and I'm looking at, tan with the wood. Yeah, nice. Okay.
Not one of those seats is wooden.
No, look, no shit, there's no wooden seats don't exist in a car.
Exact. Hey, chili boy.
Wooden seats don't exist in a car. But I'm just saying, like, wooden interior makes it sound like...
No, I disagree.
Okay.
But lucky we've got Jasmine who loves making polls for us.
Yeah, and I love
gonna
that.
do
Thank
it.
you so much, Jasmine.
How are you?
I'm good. Can we talk about common sense?
Yeah, great segue because common sense means that the seats aren't fucking wooden, cunt. That's common sense.
Yeah, of course. Let's talk about some common sense. So, as you wouldn't know, I'm seeing someone from Adelaide.
Yeah.
Right? He's originally from Queensland, but he's...
Fucking hell. Life story. Fucking hell.
Anyway, so he came to Sydney recently.
Yeah.
What?
You go. I just have something I need to bring up.
No, say it now.
The Instagram story was huge.
Instagram story?
Yeah, you put him on your Instagram story and tagged him. Huge move, in my opinion. Did that shock anyone else?
Yeah, I
I swear to God, I looked at it and I was like, oh, and then I checked, maybe just close friends. Full public Instagram story. I was taken back.
Well, because when I took the
gasped for a bit of
photo,
air.
when I took the photo, he said, he was like, oh yeah, he was like, are you going to put it on your story? And I was like, yeah, I might. And he was like, okay, cool. And then he checked and he was like, I meant your close friends story. So I was like,
that is a proper hard launch.
okay, but it's not a launch. There's nothing to launch.
But that's what it comes across as.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Huge.
Anyway.
I'm still a bit shocked by it.
So what happened though, was it in the morning? So he was getting a 6 a.m. flight, right?
Yeah.
Now, I couldn't sleep. I was a bit excited.
Wow, that is cute.
As we know. So it's 4:30 in the morning. Oh no, it's 5:30 in the morning. And I get a phone
So for him
call.
to come over here
Sorry?
from Adelaide, right?
His flight was at 6 Adelaide time.
Yeah.
And about 5 a.m., I get a phone call from him. And I go, oh, fuck, well, this is really bad news. Because why else would he... Like, everything's straightforward.
You're not
You're not calling. And I pick up and I'm like, hello? And he's like, hey, I can't find my flight. Like, I can't find where the flight is that you booked. And I was like, oh, no, it should be in your emails. And he's like, yeah, the one that I'm looking at now says Thursday the 19th of September. Instead of Thursday the 12th.
Yeah.
Which is what it should have been. So, oh, fuck, I've booked it for this Thursday rather than the one last. So I was like, oh, fuck. And he goes, so I guess he's like, what do we do? And I was like, I'll just book you another flight.
Yeah, big daddy it.
So I booked him another flight like on the phone. And I was like, the exact same flight. I booked him like the 6 a.m.
for the right
flight.
date, yeah.
For the right date. There was like 2 seats left.
Was it cheaper or more expensive because it was so close to the...
It was still like the same price.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Booked it, went to sleep, picked him up, whatever, right? Had fun. We'll speak about it all. We'll speak about the weekend later. But the common sense thing comes in when yesterday I called Qantas because I was like, oh, I'm going to get...
Fuck, you're flying in here Qantas.
Well, I'm a Qantas member. It's just, it turns out to be cheaper than using another thing. So I fly him up and I call Qantas.
So I'm so uncomfortable. Sorry I keep moving.
That's okay.
I've been restless all day.
Take a valley.
Why? Why would I do that?
Anyway, so my goal, because I'm flying up to Brisbane this weekend to see him. So my goal was, okay, I'll just move the flight that's happening on Thursday to Saturday. And then I don't have to pay for anything. If anything, maybe there's like
credit.
Yeah, well, no, I was just going to call up, get credit. That was
but it's to a different state.
Yeah, I know. So I was just going to see what I could do. So I called them up. And I was just like, hey, how are you? He was like, yeah, I'm good, thanks, man. How are you?
He's American.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm really good. Look, I booked this flight completely wrong. Can I please change the passenger name and the location? And he goes, yeah, we could do that. There might just be a few extra costs. And I was like, that's totally sweet. Because in my mind, a few extra costs. He goes,
max $60.
Oh, well, he goes, it'll be two $90 fees. One to change the name and one to change the flights. And I'm like, fuck it, $180, like, whatever. And I was like, do you think that's like the best option? He's like, if you want to move the flights, yeah, like this will be the best op. He's like, two $90 fees and then any other extra costs. And I was like, extra costs, whatever, sure. So he goes, sorry for my silence. I'm just working this out. And I'm like, no, it's fine. That's okay. Whatever. All good. And he goes, okay, so you sure you want to move the flights? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, okay, so the $299 fees, then we have to upgrade the tickets. So the extra cost in total, $750.
What, cunt?
And I was like, huh?
This cunt got fucking rocks for brains, bro. Americans are full. They're full dumb cunts.
I go, huh? And he goes, $750. Yeah. So that's if you do it. And I'm like, yeah, no shit. It's if I fucking do it. What do you mean, mate?
And I ain't doing it, cunt.
And I ain't doing it. And I go, oh, okay, yeah. I guess it's probably cheaper to just book another flight. And he goes, yeah. So sorry, we can't change the flights, man. And I'm like, all good, mate. And the convo was winding down. I was literally about to hang up. And he goes, could I suggest like a second option?
Don't. I know exactly what he's going to say.
And I was like, yeah, sure. And he goes, you could just get flight credit and just book a separate flight. And I was like, could you not have told me that?
You thick-skulled cunt.
The phone call had gone for like 30 minutes.
Why, bro? I could have flown to Queensland and back 3 times for $750. 3 times.
Like, yeah, you could just do flight credit. He was like, why didn't you want to do that in the first place? I was like, I didn't know, like, that.
I was being guided by you.
Yeah.
That's your job, mate. I was being guided by you.
If someone said to me, can I change the flights? I would go, straight away you'd go, you know what would be easier?
Yeah.
Cancel it. I'll give you flight credit. Book it on your own. And now I've
instantly, even the $290 things on themselves already cheaper.
I know. I know.
Then he whips out
$750. Where did that come from? Because you know what they had to do? They had to upgrade the business ticket from Flexi to Saver. So then you could. I was just like, he was like, it's a really complex.
You were flying him here business class?
No.
Oh.
And I was like, it was ridiculous. He was like, yeah, it's a really complex system. I was like, at any point in your complex system, could you not have just gone?
Yeah. God forbid he gets to sit one of Kyle's exams. He'd have a fucking meltdown.
How are your exams going?
Yeah, good. Well, I haven't had any exams yet, but I had a couple quizzes.
You passed?
Which went well. I don't know yet.
Can you just give one example of a question?
I don't know one off the top of my head.
Kyle's a space engineer. It's just ridiculous.
It's so cool.
It's just stupid to be that smart.
Anyway, fun weekend.
Yeah. You want to talk about it now or?
Well, you jump in with something and then I'll jump into the weekend a bit later.
I'm trying to think what Ivan did on the weekend. Well, I just have written down here the Insta story of Bleep because, dude, I was just like, wow. That is a crazy thing to, maybe not in the gay world, but in the straight world, that's a crazy thing to be posting.
Well, you're doing the opposite, Matt. You're posting like her hand, you're posting the back of her head.
I posted 2 things of her and it was the back of her and we all know there's reasons for that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So you can't try to turn that on me.
I know, but yours is the opposite. Yours is this elusive.
No, but like you can't turn this on me in defense when you know the exact reason why I do that.
I'm just transparent, mate. Open him up to the world.
I feel like it was a little bit of a look at what I've got, cunts. Like I've done it. But I've not done anything. Bit of that too.
I've not done anything.
It had a little bit of a I got someone. It had a little bit of that about it. Look, in my opinion, maybe even not a revenge to an ex. No, not at all.
What?
Just like just a little bit of a look, guys, my little brother.
Okay, little brother's hilarious because can I say 2 things that happened on the weekend?
Yeah.
Firstly, we went out and we gave our IDs to the Seki.
Yeah.
And then the Seki gave me back his ID and him mine. He got our IDs mixed up. That was ridiculous.
Hilarious. That's funny.
And then the second one, we were sitting in this bar and we were with Ed and his kind of girlfriend as well. And she has red hair. So the guy comes up to us and he goes, are you all siblings? And he goes, the guy, I'm just going to call him.
You can call, bro, you posted and tagged him.
Charlie goes.
His name's out there now.
Yeah, Charlie goes.
You fucking hard launched the cunt. Kyle's got a fucking rocket to send the cunt in space. This is how hard you launched him.
Charlie goes, yeah, he's my brother, and then grabs me and starts getting with me in front of the guy. And the guy was like, what the fuck? He thought we were all siblings.
Yeah, that's doozy.
Which I thought was quite funny.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's different. But to be hard launching someone you don't even know where you're at, you haven't even had the chat really with. I was just like, wow, that's huge. Full respect to you.
We've had a chat.
I love it. I enjoyed it. I was just like, wow.
We've had a chat.
Big.
We're both on the same page.
Big days. You know?
It's fine. No, I think it's fine.
I couldn't stop laughing the other night, bro. It could have been a bit of a had to be there moment. But my sister sends me a photo and it's my mum on Facebook. And she's so her friend's son's birthday. So his mum's done the happy birthday. Hope you had the best day. I love you, blah, blah, blah. And then all the other mums comment. You know what I mean? Like hundreds of comments. And my mum's commented, and her most recent photo in her camera roll is her passport, like a full passport shot. And she's accidentally attached it to the thing and posted on the comment, bruh, 3 days ago. So it's been up on Facebook for 3 days, her saying happy birthday and just her mugshot on her passport. And the best part is her birthday and his birthday was the same date. So it looks like she's trying to like show off that. Like, it looks like she's trying to show her proof of ID that look, our birthdays are the same, bruh. So I call her, I get my sister on the phone and I call mum. We do like the 3-way call. And I'm like, Lara, you don't talk. And I told mum that like, she's going viral on TikTok. And I was like, someone's posted you on this TikTok page called like Mums of Facebook. And like, you're going fucking viral. And my mum is fucked, bruh. I cannot remember the last time I laughed. And then Lara kept slowly just like interrupting me like, that was a really good photo of you. And my mum was like, starts wigging out, being like, who the fuck is that? And I'm like, what? It's just us on the phone call. And then she starts wigging out, bruh. I swear to God, I was in tears laughing, bruh. It was the funniest fucking thing. 3 days, bruh. Just, passport photos, they're fucked.
But wait, why did she post, like, did she mean to? Do you think she meant to?
No, she just meant to comment happy birthday. And he said she commented happy birthday and somehow attached a photo to the comment.
Issue? Like, sometimes old people make mistakes that I genuinely don't even know how.
Well, that's one of them. But it's even funnier. It's the same day birthday and it looked like she was trying to show off.
Yeah, that is so funny.
And she got real upset. She's like, how dare none of my friends tell me? And I'm like, oh my God.
They might have thought that she was in on it.
Well, they might have. I was like, they probably thought you were showing off that you have the same birthday. Classic mums of Facebook, but fuck, it was funny.
Congratulations to Manly Sea Eagles on a great win.
Yeah.
Over the Canterbury Bulldogs.
Yeah, great game of footy. Fuck, it was a good game. Did you watch it? Because you messaged as soon as the game ended.
My dad was watching. He's a big fan.
Yeah, big Manly fan.
Yeah.
Roosters, on the other hand, got absolutely pile-driven into the floor. Right? Now, we versus Manly this week, which is huge because everyone in this office are Manly fans. But, like, did you watch the Roosters game? Nah. Like, the first half, we got fucking dominated. It was 24-0, right? So the chance of us coming back, not a lot. So I'm not going to sit here and act like... But there was one call that really fucking pissed me off where we scored and it would have been 24-16 and we were having momentum. And they called it forward. And it was just like... Not even a biased call. Like, everyone in the world would say there was no way that was a forward pass. And it's just like, you can't be doing that in a finals game with that much on the line. Like, in an everyday game, like that many forward passes they just let go. And then you decide to call this one that you could... The ref, like, was blocked. Like, the ref couldn't even see the ball because of the angle he was at. And it's like, how are you calling this, cunt?
Well, look, I want to talk about the NRL because as someone who's not a fan of NRL, but someone who loves pageantry and sport, I want all the NRL fans in the fucking studio to listen up. Are you listening? I find a massive issue with the format of the NRL competition, and I don't want you to interrupt me till I get my point out. You'll love this, Felix. I understand that the top four, they made the top four, they should be rewarded and you get a second chance if you lose. I get where that comes from, but as a fan of sport, and good sport as well, mind you, popular sport like football that's ruthless.
So you're just a sheep and follow the rest, yeah?
No. I personally think that the reward for coming first, you get to play 8. 2...
Wait, soccer doesn't even have a final system.
You don't know that. Because, yes, they do.
No, they don't. You just come first.
There's different competitions.
Well,
there's
the main one in the world, the EPL. If you win the most, you win.
Yeah, there's a league. But then there's also the FA Cup. There's also the Champions League.
Yeah,
there's
they're all
also
just
the Bundesliga. No, there's other formats. MLS. You know, like there's other competitions. what I was saying again, I was interrupted. 1 should play 8, 2 should play 7, and so on and so forth. My thoughts are, in a finals game, if you're going to hype up the finals, if you're going to hype it up as this big, no holds barred, you're going to the end of the premiership, the idea of getting a second chance, to me, loses the stakes. If you lose in a finals game, you fucked up and you fucking go home. Also, it opens up the opportunity to see the first place team. Imagine the winners of the minor premiership. Who won the minor premiership?
Storm.
Imagine seeing the Storm get knocked out by the 8th place team.
Knights.
Imagine that. Imagine how hyped it would be. Holy shit, what an upset. Can the Knights go on and do this? I personally think that's a much better format than, okay, let's give them a second chance because they came 4th. Does anyone here agree with me? Go and all fuck yourselves.
Saw silence.
Why not?
Why?
They used to do that. I just think it's pathetic. We're not at school anymore. You don't get second chances.
No, but you need to be rewarded. Like, it's a 27... It's the most physical season of any sport, in my opinion.
Yeah,
right?
For
Rugby
sure.
league.
You play, what, twice a week?
No, you play once a week for 27 weeks, right? Your body gets fucking hammered. And why the fuck should you not be rewarded for coming in the top 4? Like, why should 1 and 8... the only advantage be you get to play at your home ground that week? Like, that is just... Why should the person who came middle of the pack and the team who absolutely dominated and came first, like Storm won the minor premiership with 3 weeks to go, like slaughtered everyone. Why should they be on equal
Can I tell you why?
terms?
Because you're looking at it from a perspective of 1st and 8 when it comes to the minor premiership, right? The minor premiership... Who gives a shit? It's not really a competition in itself. It should be, yes, 1 and 8, but at that period of time where it then becomes the finals. Your incentive shouldn't be, I want to come first for the minor premiership. Your incentive should be, we want to win every single game so that we can get as high up the ladder as we can so that we can play a weaker team in the finals to then win the comp. The goal should be to win the comp. It shouldn't be...
It is to win the comp.
Yeah.
No one's goal...
But no one...
I can promise you on my life, no one's goal before the season is win the minor premiership,
But you're
not
saying
the comp.
why... What's their incentive? There shouldn't be an incentive. The incentive should be you want to go and
I didn't say
win.
it's an incentive. I said, how's
Roll
there
it
an
back.
advantage?
Pat said, why should there...
Or maybe I worded it wrong. Why should the team who came middle of the pack and the team who dominated have this, like, no advantage?
But there's no
home
game in the middle of the pack. We're at the
There
point
is.
now...
8 is dead in the middle of the pack.
Okay, yes, but we're now into the finals. So you've qualified. 8 did well enough to qualify. That's what it should be.
Yes, but they did nowhere near as well as 1.
So now they have to play 1 and probably lose. That's the whole point. You're going to probably lose if you play 1.
Yeah, but then
so that's
now,
why making
but now
8
the teams 1 and 2. So the idea of this system is that team 1 and 2 are going to meet in the grand final, which is 99.9% going to happen again this year.
I don't like that. I think that's kind of silly.
Why? Because then you get the best game, the 2 best teams in the grand final.
Okay, sure.
So Panthers who came... Actually, no, they're not 1 and 2, but the 2 best teams are going to go through.
But my thought on
Panthers
that...
come 2? Yeah, and we came 3.
My thought on this, though, is...
So then they get a week off.
Yes.
So then that's their advantage again.
But the reason...
Which is a reward for going so well during the year.
The reason why something like the World Cup is such a big event, it's obviously, yes...
Because it's a global sport.
No, I know. But take that away. The reason why people get so hyped about the World Cup is because you have moments where small nations actually break through and have these incredible runs. Like you had Morocco in the most recent thing. No one really thought much of them. They made the semi-finals. They almost made the final, right? And people were following that story of like, holy shit, like this is so cool. And it's the same with Croatia almost winning the World Cup the time before. Like you get these smaller nations that have these great runs, and by setting up a format to favour the best teams, you're eliminating that opportunity of, holy shit.
What you're saying is counterintuitive, because you're saying the number 8 versus number 1, which is harder, whereas right now number 8 versus number 5.
No. What I'm saying is, if 8 versus 1, there's your incentive that you're talking about for wanting to win because you get to play a weaker team. But what I'm saying is it opens up a possibility where there's an upset. Because at the moment, The NRL
But
doesn't
there can
have...
be enough, but because it's not the finals don't go for 1 week. The finals are over 4 weeks. So there's teams right now who came 7th or 6th, right?
Yeah.
Who have the chance to win this week and then verse Panthers or Storm to make the grand final, and you're still on that run.
But what I'm
you
saying
can still
is
cheer them along.
there's no... For me...
And there's actually more chance of them doing that in this competition because they're not versing the top 4 teams. They're versing the bottom 4 teams. So it's an even run to win, build in, then verse a better team, then you're in the grand final, and then it's this big thing.
Yeah, but to me, it just feels a little bit lame that you can lose in a final and you still get a chance.
Well, that's why you've earned the right by coming in the top 4 of one of the hardest competitions.
I just
earned that right.
There shouldn't be a right. It should be if you get
There
to the
should be.
knockout rounds.
In my opinion, there should be, which is
lose.
why I love the sport and you don't.
Yeah, I just think it's a bit. It's giving everyone gets a go.
No, it doesn't.
Can't
It's
get
giving,
out first
it's
ball.
giving you guys were in the top fucking 4. You get a set. Like, how unfair is it that if Roosters, one of the better teams all year, make the top 4, right? Mm-hmm. And here's another example of it. The week before finals, we lose 2 of our 3.
Yep.
Right? 2 of in our spine and Rads, right?
Yep.
Who's a key player. All of a sudden, we've got to adjust, right? We lose week 1 of the finals because we're versing Panthers, who have won the comp the last 3
Tough
years
luck,
in a row.
mate.
And now we're just out.
Yep. That's
But
what happens.
now we get a second chance. We get an extra week to work on our combinations with new players coming, and we're going to absolutely fist Manly this weekend.
Or how about this? You look at Italy, who won the Euros.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about Italy and the Euros, cunt.
No, but I'm just saying.
I couldn't give 2
you look
fucks
at Italy,
about some little Italian cunt cooking pasta, bro. Happy his country won a fucking game of football.
mate. Italy won
Suck
the
me
Euros.
off.
And then they didn't even qualify for the World Cup. And there's no, you get the right. Well done. No,
Because
not
are
our
they
first
different
ball.
competitions?
Yeah,
You're comparing
ruthless.
world versus world to a national competition. It's not really on
I'm
the same
comparing
playing
a
field.
very successful tournament that's been built up over years.
Yeah, of course, because it's the biggest sport in the world, and it's their national team.
I would be
versus
very
other
interested.
national teams.
I would be very interested to see what the Super League in the UK does, whether or not they have second chances too.
I believe they do the same as we do. Super League pretty much.
I would be very interested to see
Super League
that.
pretty much do what NRL do like 2 years later.
Right, because I just think seeing a team lose the finals and then, oh, well, we can have another go. For example, if let's say you lost,
But it's not,
right?
oh, well, it's not like but they don't go out there going, oh, if we lose, we get another go. It's like, we've got to now, like the chances of winning the comp now after having to play 4 weeks in a row of intense football while the 2 best teams have a week off to rest and recover is like, it's not like we get a second chance. Like they're not
then
happy
what's the
with it.
point then? If you get this second,
Because you still earned the right to. Why? I just 1 and 8. It's just not fair. Otherwise, okay, that's just like.
Okay, can I say this while you're thinking on that point? You're saying earn the right. That's like the thing that you're saying a lot of.
I need salts.
In my opinion, sorry to say this, my view on sport is if you lose, you're a loser and you're out. That's just how sport is to me. It's about the best winning. It's not about losers getting a chance. If you play a sport, you rock up there, you give it your best, and you might lose and you crash out. And that's what makes sports so amazing, is seeing big teams slip up at crucial moments and fuck it up, and you got to wait till next year. Or it's about lower teams overthrowing someone and you've got the underdog story. Or it's about
But you can still get both those stories.
Yeah, but to me, you lose,
You
you're
literally
done.
still get both those stories.
I don't like the idea of a team losing a game in the finals and then they can
I
still
think
win the comp.
having one chance, considering you came in the top 4, is completely valid. And it's like, well, okay, then you could just like play your year to just try scrape in and make the 8.
Why would you do that though? Because that's a risk. And then what? You just scrape in and make the 8, then you have to play 1.
But then, say Penrith, right? Just every second week played their best team and just kind of got enough points to just come in 8. Then they just play their full strength team.
But they wouldn't do that because you have superstars that are going to want to play every week. You
don't want to risk the injury.
But you also don't want to risk, okay, what if we fuck up and lose and now we're against the clock? Like, every game you should be playing to win. That's just how it is.
I just think
especially with NRL,
a big
where
incentive is to have that second chance, I think.
I just think it's a bit. It's very like
Do you know what
very
the Super League do?
lame.
Yeah, it says, I can't understand it, but it says the teams finishing between...
Sorry, one sec. Hello?
Pat's doctor.
Hey, Doc, how you doing? All right, thank you. Aye. Cunt loves me. Do we find anything on the Super League?
Yeah, so it says the teams finishing between 3rd and 6th face off in the first week. So teams 1 and 2 get a break. And then the winners of that play 1st and 2nd.
Oh, so they do it like almost reversed. So you're guaranteed the break if you come 1 or 2.
Love it. Makes way more sense. What, do we like that more? I think
What do you mean? You just argue that no one should have a week off. Didn't you?
No, I argued
It's
that no
very
one should get
similar.
a second chance.
Oh, so they only do a top 6.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's why. That makes sense.
But so there we go. Like if it was the same thing, if 5 played 8 and 6 played 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 got a week off early, I like that because then when you play to win. If you lose, you don't get a second chance. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't think you should just get a week off. I think you earn the right by winning a game. Again, you earn that right to then have the week off.
Oh, to me, it's just no.
Well, that's a good thing you don't watch the game, lad. And I don't watch little Italian cunts run around, kick a fucking circle ball.
No, you watch big meatheads fucking ooh.
Yeah, much more entertaining for me.
Good. I'm glad that is for you.
Yeah.
I like little Italian twinks.
Yeah,
Slide
I'm sure
tackling
you'd
and
fucking love to get fucking throat fucked by one of the big meatheads too.
probably.
Yeah, in
they
fact,
were offering.
you've said it's one of your fantasies to be fucked in a changing room by a bunch of them.
Yeah, and then I love the idea of all of them crying afterwards going, I'm going to hell. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
Something tells me not an awful lot of NRL players are religious.
Something tells me you're dead wrong, mate. I think they all would be.
I don't reckon. You've got I reckon 40% would be religious.
Oh, you and your dude.
I reckon.
Your fucking
I reckon
stats.
40%.
Where does that come from?
I'm thinking I think there's like 60% Polynesians in the NRL, and I reckon 40% of them would be, like, a lot of them are religious. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm just a stats man, eh?
I want to speak about this really
Just
funny.
huge on stats.
So there was this person that
Oh! What the fuck? There's a spider in my drink. Oh, imagine I went to drink that. I can't touch it.
Where is
Can
it?
you please move my cup, bruh? Don't be a cunt. Don't put it near me. I swear on my...
jumped off.
Ah, it's got a web on it.
It jumped off.
It's got a web, bro. Put it in the sink. Where is it? Move, bro. Bro, what are you doing? I'll king hit you. I swear on my mum's life, I'll punch you in the head. Fuck off. I'll punch you in the head. I swear to God, I'll punch you in the head. Oh my God, bro. That's fucked.
No, you know what? I want you to name the fucking 3 men that you fuck right now.
Fuck off, cunt.
Name who you'd have sex
Fuck
with.
off.
What 3 guys?
Your dad, your dad, your uncle, and your fucking the person your mum lost her virginity to. Your dad, your uncle, and you.
Real people.
You, Felix, and Cody.
What's your BSB and account number?
That's good. People send me money. 0823327423876611. Send me money.
Bit of fun. Okay,
No, that's not fun. That's just rude. It's torture.
so
I'm gonna take you skydiving.
there is. You know what?
Oh, fuck off, Yui.
So, men's mental health. Very important to Pat.
Yeah, and everyone commented
And-
on your fucking TikTok.
Yeah.
It's just about Pat.
Yeah. Pat loves his mental health. So does this bloke
I hate my mental health.
who runs a charity, so-called, a clothing company, so-called. He hasn't properly labelled it yet. Called Chin Up. Chin Up Mental Health. Which, I'm going to say it, is a horrific name for a mental health clothing brand because that's not what you say to someone when they're going through issues. Come on, mate, chin up. It's almost counter-intuitive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
What
I
happened
do.
to
No,
you?
I do know.
Anyway, so you might have seen him. He's the guy who's got this man bun, and he has this video where he walks up to this truck. Like, there's a truck driving past, and he steps onto the street to stop it, and he goes, "Excuse me, life's just pretty tough. Just checking in. How's your mental health today?" And the guy just drives off. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Or there's another video where he's like, can I get a Coke with that meal? Also, can I pay with flowers? And the girl at Macca's is like, no. And he's like, oh, well, I didn't even need the meal anyway, so here's your flowers. Life can be tough. Like, thanks for being you. And he kind of walks off. They're my favourite videos to watch. I'll think of another one. He gives a guy an envelope. Hey, mate, can you open that, please? And the guy goes, yeah, all right. He opens it up. He's like, tell me what's in there. The guy's like, $20. That's yours, mate. Thanks for being you. And the guy's like, no, I don't need it. And he's like, yes, you do. He's like, no, mate, I really don't need it. Give it to someone who does. No, mate, I want you to have it. They go back and forth for like 2 minutes. Anyway, this guy, there's this page called Chin Up Scam, and apparently this guy's kind of gone around and made some pretty bold claims that have been heavily disproven by these people. One of which was that he donated $60,000 to Headspace when he actually donated $1,200, and he claims that the other 58,000 or however much went to the merch costs. So he sold 60 grand worth of merch.
So he said the profit goes to or something.
No, he said he donated 60,000.
Yeah, he's probably said like all profit goes to them, and then said it costs that much to make.
He claimed 60 grand. There's screenshots, which I find amazing. And then there's different videos. They were like, he lied about knowing people that have taken their own lives. He's lied about it. And there's this whole live stream that he did where his mate is asking him questions to like, it's like, so why did you say that you, like, what's the real story? You said you knew 12. There's different footage. One, he says, I know 11, I know 12, I know 15. There's a video where he says he tried to resuscitate someone and bring him back to life and he failed. Like, all these claims. And it's like, what's the real story? Well, the truth is, mate, I know friends of friends and it didn't really affect me that much. Oh my God. Bro, can you imagine, like, that's low, bruh. Like, if you start a charity, if, like, you can't be lying. Why aren't you saying anything?
I'm just letting you talk.
But you look uncomfortable. Kyle, Pat looks uncomfortable.
He looks a bit triggered.
No, I'm just going to let you talk, and then I'll have my opinion.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I don't know any of the story. You know what I mean?
While you talk, I want to get up this footage of him admitting, like, I
just don't know if we should be shitbagging this guy. Because, like, okay, if I don't know the story, if he lied about donating to charity and all this stuff, shitbag, right? And, like, if he said, like, $60,000, a lot of money to be saying, like, I'm giving to Headspace and stuff like that. But, like, I don't think we should be bagging his videos and stuff he does because he's making a positive impact. He is.
I don't think the intention is there.
But I think what he's doing, I just think, no, not like anyone trying something is helpful. I understand that. But, like, he's still going out of his way to try and put a smile and improve people's mental health. I don't think we should be bagging him for that, to be honest. Because it's more than most people do. But if he lied about that shit, which I don't know the story behind, then it's a shitbag move. But he's still spreading a positive message that I don't think should be laughed at.
Wait.
I don't get why you have so much thrill over someone who...
When I got asked a few times, the question I had was...
Why what? So you're saying we shouldn't bag someone that...
Yeah, if he's done what he's done, it's wrong, 100%. Mm-hmm. Like, if he's... But I don't think we should be bagging his videos and stuff.
Well, look, I just think that the expression of... Like, look, I just don't... I think when it comes to, like, that sort of stuff, I think we need to be kind of being a little more proactive with how we promote men's mental health, to be honest.
Yeah, but no one really know. Like, everyone's just, at least he's having a crack. You know what I mean?
But he's claiming he's
That's
a charity.
All I don't know any of this. I don't know any details. I've seen 2 videos of the bloke, so I'm not speaking on behalf of his charity. Nothing like that, because like I don't know a thing about it, so it's not for me to say. But if he's having a crack and he's going out there and he's trying to put a smile on people's faces and spread a positive message, and I'm all for it.
That's really nice of you, Pat.
Because, like, fuck, bruh. Like, it's the biggest killer in a big age demographic of males, and he's trying. Like, he's trying. And I don't reckon we should shitbag someone for that, personally.
I love how mature... You're such a mature man.
Like, whereas if he's done if he's ripped off people and said it's going here and there, then I can understand to have an opinion on it. But just because you don't think the videos are inspiring or anything, it could just put a smile on someone's face. You know what I mean? Like...
I think they're embarrassing.
And but that's almost contributing to the mental health crisis that we're in by bagging out someone trying to do something about it.
I think
You know what I mean? Like, what if someone who likes Will Gibb wants to make a channel to help people and they're like, fuck, maybe I won't now because I look cringe or I will.
No,
you know
because there's no purity in it. I've seen, like, there's nothing. It's
But he's doing something, bruh. Like, I don't know. I'm not a part of shit talking him.
I'm a part of calling bullshit out when I see it, and this is a prime example of it. And I also think that if you want to have a positive impact, start with people that you know and your friends and I don't know,
but-
like all that sort of stuff. Like,
Yeah, but that's your opinion. His opinion is I'm going to try help a stranger. Who
His
maybe doesn't
opinion
have
is I'm
who
making
maybe doesn't have
content.
friends or maybe doesn't have.
his opinion is I want to make content and I want to try and do this. And he started this charity. And I love, my favorite thing is with the comments, when people comment like, well done, like great work, he replies with the link to his shop and just says, buy my merch.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's
That's
like,
not bad.
you've
That's
put
just like
such a smile on my face today, buy my merch.
Yeah. I don't know.
And I think it's a dangerous sort of thing because the last thing I'll say on the claims that I saw was he was like, they were like, can someone reach out to you if you are struggling? He's like, yeah, I've got my phone number. You can always call me. I'm gonna like go here with this. Like I will like be your phone number. Da 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 da. And then like he's like basically saying like he's like trained to deal with this sort of stuff. And then he goes and says, and when he's getting called out, he's like, look, I never said I was a mental health thing. I'm just a clothing brand. So it's kind of, it's like, what? But, and then there's all this footage of you saying that you can do all this
Well,
stuff.
yeah, I haven't seen anything about it. He shouldn't be putting his number out there as if he's like a helpline.
I
But
just
it
think
might
it's
have
a
just
bit
been if
dangerous.
anyone ever needs a chat, you can give me a call. I'm not a professional, but you know, I'm happy to chat to you about it. I don't know enough about him. I just have a lot of respect for people who put themselves out there to help others. So I'm not going to shitbag him for that.
You're so amazing. I love that for you.
No, but even now you look at like you're saying that in a smart ass way.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You're a
mate.
mature-
You just fucking smirked at me like that, but it's like, it's just so. It's so ironic, and you just look. I think you look like a bit of a dickhead bagging out someone who's trying to help mental health, but you're contributing to the factor by bagging him out. You know what I mean?
I don't think
That's
it's
all.
helping mental health. I think whatever intentions that he has, I just don't think that's the case. And I think the problem is it's actually having a negative impact on people that are trying to do good. Because if you want to help men's mental health, you teach them things that fucking are going to help them in life, how to respect women, how to respect queer people,
Yes, but
all that
it's
stuff.
It's hard
like, that's
to
what you should
fucking
be
do.
doing.
It's hard to trust me. I tried for 3 years to try get into schools and teach a course. I spoke to psychologists. I wrote course. We didn't actually fully write a course. My goal was to just get into schools and teach people all those things. It's like it's not. You can't just do it. So he's probably doing what he can within his capabilities.
But I think it's great that it's actually difficult and hard because it needs to
Absolutely, but like
Because-
he can't just go do it. Like I
be.
tried
He should
for 3
not be.
years.
I've seen him speak. He's terrible. Like, he shouldn't be doing anything.
But so he's doing what he can do. Which is just, you know what I mean? Like, if someone came up to me and gave me $20, it could have put a smile on their face and be like, oh, that was nice.
Wait, if
You know?
if he gave you $20,
If someone just came up to me and was like, here's $20, like, have a good day, brother. I'd be like, oh, thanks, dude. Like, that'd put a smile on my face. That'd make my day. You know? So, like, I don't know. We have different opinions on it.
yeah, we do.
But I definitely don't agree on if he's like, said he was donating all this money to Headspace and shit. Of course, I don't agree with that, but
Yeah, I feel sad for people when I see that because it's like it's a serious thing, and I see that and I'm like, I need to make fun of this.
but that's the problem. I don't think you realize that that's how it's contributing.
No, no, it's not. The problem is that stuff in the first place.
No, it's not. The problem isn't someone trying to make a positive impact. People bagging him for trying to make a positive impact is the problem.
Don't stop a truck. This is just to all the listeners. Don't stop a truck in traffic and ask them how their mental health is. That's not a good way to start.
Yeah, but then I've got a friend and she is like a mental health advocate, right? And she's a tradie. And she did a thing where every day for 30 days, she would stop a tradie and ask how they're going. right? And the content she got out of it, like not content in a good way, like the conversations she got. You know what I mean? Like she would stop a tradie coming out of Bunnings and be like, hey, like, I'm a tradie. I know it's a pretty stressful job. Like, how's things going? And there's some things where she would sit and talk for 20 minutes and they would just open up about everything.
Okay, and is she peddling merch?
I don't know.
Is she peddling
No, but
courses?
you can still sell. Is he doing courses?
Yeah.
He's selling courses.
Yeah, there's footage of him like in workplaces giving talks.
Yeah, but that could be anything.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So your friend has posted, 20-minute long clips?
She's like cut down snippets.
Yeah,
you know what I
okay.
mean?
But she's having conversations with people and then posting it, right? That is something that and you said it's a she?
Yeah.
Okay, which is interesting. I think that's great because she's not peddling shit. She's just out there talking to people and she's, opening up to people and spreading a message. That's clear. But peddling merch and making clickbaity kind of clips of like, I've seen people give flowers, I'm going to do that. It's just shallow. And then buy my merch. Buy my clothing merch.
And again, because I don't know the story, could have, if he's gypped the merch and it's weird, but like, he could be like, hey, buy my merch. The profit's going towards X. You know what I mean?
My
Which
problem
isn't a bad
is
thing if the money's going to the right place.
my problem is
I get what you mean if it's like a buy my merch or the profit goes in my pocket type vibe.
the only thing is I'll say about it is for someone like you who sees it as like this like very crucial issue, which it is.
Well, it is. It's the biggest killer for like
I know, but what I'm
16 to
saying is
45-year-olds.
I personally, as someone who is a victim of toxic masculinity, when I step back and see it, I go, okay, like I can make fun of it in Windows because I can poke fun at the shallowness of it. And I think he is someone that's in your camp that can't see outside of the joke of it. And therefore, it's hard for you to criticize. But when I can see the shallowness, I can make fun of it.
Yeah, but you don't
and so
see
can
how
other
it could.
women.
Because to you, if he came up to you and said something, you would just laugh and it wouldn't affect your day. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have a positive impact. But it could have a positive impact on a lot of other people. It's just because it doesn't affect you. You're like, he's not doing a good job. You think, if he didn't come up to me and give me $20, I'd laugh in his face. Whereas if he
I
went
wouldn't
up,
laugh in his
but you would be
face.
like, it wouldn't put us. You know what I mean? It wouldn't affect your day. You wouldn't give a fuck. Whereas to someone else, it could be the final thing that they're like, fuck, I needed that today. Like I needed a stranger just to give me a smile. Dude, you hear stories of people legit walking to go jump off a bridge and someone just smiles at them and says, hey, and they turn around, they don't do it. Like the tiniest thing, bro. And if he's doing that to try help people, then fuck, I've got so much respect. You've got different opinions on it. You do.
I'd be very interested for you to research it.
Yeah, and again, I haven't looked up. I've seen 2 videos. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know a lot about it.
I love it. It's a topic that I find near and dear to my heart at this moment.
Well, it is near and dear in my heart for very different reasons, and just be mindful where you tread. I think because
Me?
Yeah, like you should just bagging people for doing that shit.
No, I'm bagging him for doing that.
Yeah, but that might stop someone else from wanting to do something that they could have a much better way of doing it, but they think that they're going to get bagged.
But I'm not bagging. I'm bagging his goal, which is to make money.
Yeah, but do you know that's 100%?
He's a for-profit clothing company posing as a charity for men's mental health.
That's wrong. If that's all,
That's
if what you just said,
that is the case.
that is wrong. But I still think the videos and stuff that he's doing is still like helping people. But he shouldn't be claiming to be a charity, but then a for-profit. That's weird.
That's the go. And when he's interviewed, he's like, I just didn't really know like what to kind of do. Like, it's great. You wouldn't? I would love it because I feel like it's a bubbling. We're in the exclusive pit. It's starting to bubble up.
Or with him.
Yeah, like it'll soon
Like, is it
be
all at the
more
beginning
mainstream.
of everything that's coming
Yeah,
up?
yeah. Like it'll soon be something that people will talk about.
Right, so
a
it's
little
still
more.
like all the drama is happening currently.
Yeah. I'm very excited to see where it goes. I just like to poke my nose into things and see.
Yeah.
And you know what you wouldn't is? Do something nice for yourself.
Yeah. Or someone else. That makes me
Buy
feel
a
good.
dilly.
Yeah. Buy
I want to ask.
You don't just buy a fleshlight. It's a bit weird, I reckon. You know what I mean? I don't know what to buy if you're a
I want to
bloke.
ask you a question.
It's a bit
Pat.
weird to buy a fleshy, I think.
I want to ask you a question. So, I'm getting circed soon,
Yeah.
which means that sex will be not possible for 6 weeks.
Yes.
Now, I'm thinking, like, what are your thoughts on toys?
Yeah, give me more. Like,
Sex toys.
Whips,
Whips, handcuffs, dildos, vibrators,
I think it's fun to spice
nipple
up.
clamps,
I think it's-
whips,
I think it's fun
chains.
to... Chains is a bit intense.
electric blanket.
I've got an electric blanket.
Yeah, but like a sexy one.
No, mine's just like you put it on, it warms you up at night.
Yeah, that's
So
an electric
good.
blanket. But I'm
Is that
talk-
a sexual thing?
No, but I'm thinking it could be.
Well, imagine it's nice and cold and you get into a warm bed, bruh. Let's get eaten out. Be pretty good.
I'd rather be really hot and get into a cold bed.
Yeah, but it's hard to get hard when you're cold.
So real.
You know what I mean? Otherwise, that would
That's
be
when my
real-
forey gets tight.
Imagine being like in a desert, and just climbing in an igloo and just fucking. You know what I mean? I see where you're coming from.
I think
there.
I'd have to fuck on the outside. I'd be outside, and then the person getting
You'd
fucked
get
would be in the
burnt, lad.
igloo. The person would get fucked. They'd be in the igloo because they're cold. It might even be tighter,
Yeah.
and then my knob is a bit bigger.
Yeah, nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah, I like
outside.
that. Yeah, I like that. Wear a rashy butt because it'll be hot.
No,
A wet shirt.
no rashy.
No?
Have a hoodie.
Hoodie in the heat, bud.
Yeah.
It's boiling out there.
But I'm worried because I'm like, okay, well, like, yeah, I can't do anything sexual for 6 weeks. Should I?
Cunt, you've gone like 6 months.
I've gone longer than that, mate.
So what? I don't get why 6 weeks all of a sudden a big deal.
No, but like, if I'm speaking to somebody, do I buy a dilly
I
that's?
reckon you're just gonna have to give him a lot of head.
Do I buy a dilly that's smaller than my knob? So then when my knob comes back into action, it's like, this is
Smart.
bigger?
Yeah, you can't buy him. You cannot buy him a dilly bigger than your own cock. You
Yeah.
can't do that. No way can you do that.
So I guess I just go, can I
Maybe
get your,
clone a willy.
can I get your smallest dilly?
You can do clone a willies.
I've always wanted to do
Clone
that.
your own cock for him.
I've always wanted to clone my own dick. No, but mine's not big enough to clone and it's just embarrassing.
Just add a bit on. Just a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, not enough to know, but just a little bit.
I might clone my own willy.
Yeah.
Can you order one?
Just walk into a sex shop.
Can you
There's
come
one around
with,
the corner.
Can you come with me?
I'd love to. I love sex shops. They're so
How about
fun.
this? If you come in with me, I'll buy you a cloner willy too. And we'll clone them together.
And then what, you use my... Would you fuck yourself with my cloner willy? Nah. It's,
Ooh, nah, that's fucked. The three of us will go clone our own willies.
okay.
Kyle, you don't have to come if you don't want to, but I'd love to
No,
see
I
a
want to come. I
circed-
want to come.
I'd love to see a circed
A
clone
circ...
willy.
Well, you could do it before and after.
I
as
know,
well.
I know.
Why
Who
don't-
wants to clone their own willy in this studio? Yeah?
Cody's in.
No one else. Mine? Oh, all good.
Yeah, if Willie's open to cloning. Yeah.
Pre-circ and
Oh,
post-circ
we'll just sit
cloning.
him on
Yeah,
the,
we can put the
We'll sit him
pre-circ.
there.
sit him on set.
Yeah. But I just don't think mine's big enough, bruh.
You
I
could,
think-
Yeah,
you
one
could
would look
ask them
chat,
to
the
just.
aftermarket chat little no foreskin, bro.
I'm really embarrassed about the size of my knob because it's about 5.6 or 5.7 inches
Your
fully
dick,
erect.
not your knob. Your knob's
Oh.
just the top.
I'm only 5.
If your knob's 5 inches, bro, you're doing all right.
I'm 5.7, 5.8 inches full
Listen,
erect.
bro, don't say you're embarrassed, then say the size. That's not what you do if you're embarrassed about it.
What do you mean?
You
No,
just said
I'm
how
just
embarrassed you are,
transparent.
then you just rip the size out.
I'm transparent though.
Yeah.
How big do you think you are erect?
Oh, I don't know if I should share that. I got a girlfriend now. It's a bit weird to say your cock size, isn't it?
What?
Like, is that weird?
No.
To publicly say your cock size?
It's a little bit weird.
It's a bit weird. Yeah. Nah, I'm not going to say that. It's bigger than 5.5.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
It's
yours-
just like, what, I don't, like, I've got a girlfriend, bro. I don't,
But
why should I
my
be saying...
problem is every single fucking bloke in the world that I speak to when I say how big's your knob, and I'm not talking about like guy session, I'm talking about mates. Everyone's like 6 inches, 7 inches, 6 inches, 7 inches. I've never ever heard anyone start theirs with 5 ever. Everyone's got to be lying. Like, I'll be fully honest right now. My dick is not 6 inches. It's not. It hasn't hit the 6 point, but it's slightly above the national average. So why is it that all my friends have way bigger cocks?
I know.
No. What the hell is going on? What's in the water? Go on, you're about to say. What's up, Kyle?
No, I didn't have anything to say.
I reckon Kyle has a... Kyle, I reckon you got a monstrous penis, eh? Like, I reckon you could, like be up for manslaughter charges with that thing.
Jesus.
I think you'd be surprised.
Fucking scream laugh over here.
I don't know. You got a fat
Kyle,
old dick.
can you Google national penis size averages and in the bean spillers, we're gonna try and guess
Rank.
the top 3, bottom 3.
Okay.
Let's move to hotlines.
Wait, hang on. Why are we talking about cocks? Oh, toys. Yeah, I can get your boyfriend a toy.
Don't have a boyfriend.
But, like, you can still give him head on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seats.
He can still... Oh, you don't... He doesn't really bum, eh?
I'm
Because you could still get bummed. Oh, no, you can't get hard.
not getting bummed.
Yeah, don't get bummed.
I don't want to get bummed.
Yeah. You're not much of a bum. You're more do the bumming, eh?
Yeah, 100.
Yeah. See, you're semi-straight.
That's the appeal, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's full gay to get bummed, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's the gay as.
Yeah, it's like max gay. But you're, like, not full gay because you do the thrusting.
But can I ask you a question now?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather you have to fuck a bloke and it's a random guy that's like 30 plus? So
I get to, like, see what they look
he's
like.
30 to 50? No. He could be anyone.
So he could just be plucked homeless off the street.
No, like he's normal. He's not fucking it's not going to be someone hideous.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like your average bloke, right?
Yeah.
Like your dad or something. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Would you rather you have to have your eyes open and see everything and you're doing the fucking, or you get fucked, but you can have your eyes shut and you can have like literal music on. You could go on your phone if you wanted. You don't even have to look at the bloke. You could have a curtain that separates it.
How
But you're the one
big's
getting
his
fucked.
cock?
Let's say it's like 6 inches.
Fuck. That would hurt. Can I, like, train my ass leading up to it?
You get 48 hours.
I'd probably get fucked.
Yeah, and would you just like put the footy on and listen to a bit of
I'd
Zach?
probably just have a photo up of, like, maybe my girlfriend. You know what I mean? And just act like I was getting pegged or something.
Maybe listen to a bit of Zach and look at nudes of your misso. Oh, by the way, it doesn't end until you come.
Fuck. Then, yeah. Yeah, I'd just have a photo of my girl. And I would just be... Yeah. I would edge myself that whole 48 hours.
So you're ready to go.
So then, like,
quick.
as soon as it's in, I'm just like... and then it's done.
You can't start jerking till you've gotten 3 pumps.
Then I'd wait for 3 pumps.
It'd be like a fucking relay race. You'd probably go soft, bro.
And I'd put the curtain there. I'd definitely have the curtain. I'd maybe put on a VR headset.
Yeah, you can do anything, brother. You just have to feel it.
I'd maybe, like, politely request, for some explicit images from my beautiful girlfriend to put in my VR
Explicit
headset.
images.
To put in my VR headset just
Yeah,
to
you
kind
can
of
do
make
that.
it all.
She could even do a video. You could even film a POV style video and then just play it back on the VR headset.
There's something very demasculating about being on all fours, though.
Emasculating, I think, was actually the correct word.
You know what I mean? Like, I just don't like the look of me on all fours. It's just not
Neither.
a pretty
I think
sight.
it's a strange look.
Yeah, it's not one I want. You know what I mean? But I think it's better than eyes open. Because you wouldn't come with your eyes open fucking a bloke. You just wouldn't. You know what I mean?
I would.
You would. You'd spoof everywhere.
I don't know about everywhere, but
Yeah. So, look, before we move on to hotlines, you had a message for a friend of yours, Lachy Brine, and you said, Vlad, I'll fly you out to Russia. And Vlad has since messaged you and you're starting to get a bit of cold feet.
yeah. Well, look.
Because he talked the talk big time.
Now, here's my thoughts. I'm still contemplating it.
Okay.
But upon diving deeper into Vlad and his kind of story online and his following, it's just not the sort of audience or following that I really want to get involved in. It's like very kind of that kind of young age audience. It's just it's just a little bit.
But what do you mean the audience?
There's a bit of bullying nature to it. There's a bit of and I'm just.
Oh, don't do it. I thought you were just going to do it out of goodwill. Does that?
No,
bro,
I was going to do it
actually...
as a piss take. Like, go and fucking get on a flight, mate, to Russia. And I don't want to feed into the bullying and the harassment that this guy cops.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's constant. And, like, although I think he's a really scary person that will one day kill someone, I don't actually want to bully him.
No, of course. Well, I thought it was more just like bro, you actually don't stop talking about wanting to go. I will pay for you to go, lad.
Yeah, but that was it. But it was also like as a gag.
You think it could contribute a bit too? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
I think it's going to... And then I don't want my name being brought into the mix of everything. Yeah. So that was why I got a little bit on my high horse. I'm sorry for that. But I still very much could. You got to stop sniffing, smelling salts.
I've seen your bank account, bro. You could fly to fucking Russia and back about 1 billion times.
That's insane.
Felix, mate, chuck us through to the boys. It's all right. I'll wait. Will, you're gonna need to get Pat to settle down for this one, right, boys? Draw up some tattoos and chuck them on the Instagram and the Facebook and the Grinder and all that. Whichever one gets the most likes, Daddy's gonna go get on his leg.
No way.
Wait, I'm a bit confused as to what just happened there. Firstly,
okay, no.
That's Kyle who answers our hotmails.
Yeah.
Not Felix.
He just said, you and I design a tattoo. Whichever one gets the most likes on the Instagram poll, he's going to...
Didn't he say put it on Grinder and shit?
No.
Can you replay that?
Mate, are you fucked in the head? You actually sniffed too many smelling salts.
Felix, mate, chuck us through to the boys. It's all right. I'll wait. Will, you're gonna need to get Pat to settle down for this one, right, boys? Draw up some tattoos and chuck them on the Instagram and the Facebook and the Grinder and all that. Whichever one gets the most likes.
What a joke.
Daddy's gonna go get on his leg.
Is he Daddy?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
100% will do that. 4 options.
Me, Pat, and Kai will design one. And then we'll get Cody to do a sick one.
Yeah.
Just get Cody to do more work.
Yeah. We'll get 4
Hey boys,
options.
love the pod. A couple episodes ago, a guy called up in regarding to the way Will pronounces the word chassis. And I just wanted to add on that on the way Pat pronounces chamois. Because it's not a chamois, or however the fuck you said it. It's a chamois. Also, on pronunciation, I just wanted to say, I grew up in the Southern Highlands, which is where Will's farmhouse is, and the way that Pat pronounces barrel grinds my fucking gears.
Yeah,
it's not barrel, it's not a wine barrel, it's barrel.
I say barrel.
No, you say barrel.
B-O-W-R-A-L. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.
Love her. Little Miss
Love
English
you too.
teacher over here.
What? When did I say that word?
Barrel.
No, the word before that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I swear I've never even said that.
Chassis. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I don't remember
No,
that.
shabby.
I remember chassis.
Yeah, when have I said shabby?
Not sure. Oh, chassis number. Yeah, that was infuriating.
Yeah, that was... Yeah.
School boys, I just wanted to say, Kyle was not beating a fucking giraffe. Lion fucking struggle against a giraffe. The giraffe will fucking run him over, fucking kick him, slap him with his neck, and get him fed.
So real. That's
So
fucking
real.
hilarious. That is so funny.
G'day. Just on the topic of, fighting a boar, Will was laughing at Pat saying you wouldn't be able to fight a boar, but here's my fucking thoughts on the matter. Like, a boar is a fairly ferocious beast, right? It's quite muscled. Well, I don't think they sit that high off the ground, eh? I think they're only like a metre or something off the ground. My theory is, if you're getting charged by a boar,
You jump it.
just fucking jump the cunt.
Yes.
And then now you're
They're
behind the
tall,
boar
mate.
in a position of attack.
Yes.
One arm round the fucking neck.
Yes.
No.
One arm delivering shots into the kidneys. Boom,
Yes. Need
fucking 2
of the
minutes of
head?
that. Problem
No.
fucking solved. Boar slay. Fucking boar slayer.
Now, brother, I love where
So
you're
have
coming
fun with
from.
your fucking ground fucking rat, Will.
Yep.
And I'll take a boar. I'll fucking slay that bitch.
All right, I'll speak the
Thank you,
exact same
brother.
way he just did.
No, don't go bagging him because he proved you wrong.
No, this is how he spoke. He said, a boar, I'll just jump over the boar, then I'll grab its neck and bring it over. Okay, a lion's running at me. I'll jump to the side right before it attacks me, then I'll be behind the lion, then I'll
Different
grab its
speeds
tail,
and
cut it
stuff.
off.
Now, the OGs would know that, in fact, that's how I'd beat a crocodile in a fight.
Yeah.
I would just jump behind its tail and jump on it and croc roll it. So, you're right, cunt.
No, you can't jump over a boar that is honestly one
I'd
and a half
jump over a
meters
ball.
tall.
But boars, bruh, they're not even a meter off the ground. Now, that guy's going to go get a tattoo.
Never met a boar in
He's
his
got to
life.
get something if he gets it. We've got to give him something.
No, he's offered, so we'll do it.
Yeah, but he's going to get something in return. I'm not sure what yet. Love you guys. See you in the Patreon if you want to be part of the Patreon.
He's not getting anything in return. He's offered his body to get
Well,
a
I'm
tattoo.
going to say he's going to get something. So
Great, you can
I'm
give him
gonna-
something. I'm not
yeah,
giving
I
you
am.
shit.
I am giving him something. Love you guys. See you in the bean spillers if you're not a fucking povo cunt.
We'll be ranking cocks.
Yeah. We're going to get our cocks out and rank them. Everyone in the studio is going to get their cock out. We're
I'd
gonna rank
love
them.
that. I'd love that, not in a sexual way. I just love to see everyone's dick.
Sounds a little bit
No,
sexual.
it's just an organ.
Is a dick an organ?
It's a sex organ.
Sex organ?
What? That's what it is.
A cock is not a sex organ.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, what?
What are you?
What? So it's just called a sex organ?
Yes.
What other sex organs do we have? Fingers and shit.
No. Vaginas.
So what? That's crazy.
Wow.
That is crazy to me. All right.
That's a clip.
Love you guys. Bye.